Okay, so as you can see, you can select up here at the top grid or square. I'm sorry, square grid or circle grid, and then you can choose like the distance between the points. So I could do 2 miles. I could change it to 5 miles, so a really big radius, as you can see, and it's on the biggest 13 by 13, so 127 points, a large area. It's got a nice little heat map. Over on the side, you have a couple tools. Over here, you've got the top icon, this one. It's a little heat map icon. So essentially, you can turn the heat map off, and then you can just see what it looks like as is. I'm gonna work on making these bigger because I feel like they're too small. You can't really see, like, it's not really legible. You can't really see the numbers as well. But you can change these icons down here at the bottom. The default is circle, but you can change it to square. You change it back to the star, or you can change it to this little location pin. But I'm still working on these to make it look fully better. But circle and square look the best, I would say. And then I'm probably gonna change it to where, like, if it's gonna change this little selection circle based on the shape. So, for instance, how this is a square, the selection little ring will be a square shape instead of a circle. This little number here, it says 10x. That's just the zoom level. So you see I'm zooming in and out. It just tells you kind of what zoom. It's not really really helpful, I guess, for people using the tool as much as it was helpful for me, kind of being able to gauge and determine different points. Because like when you zoom in, just with the scroll wheel, it goes up and down based on when you move the mouse wheel. So it was helpful for me to test things, do iterations, scaling, and whatnot. So I'm gonna turn the heat map back on. Now with the heat map like this, these little colorful buttons are to turn different parts off. So if I wanted to remove all the red so we can only focus on the green, yellow, and the orange, I would click this. Boom, you see, look, it removed all the red. Can remove the orange, gone. It's only showing yellow, and it's only showing that one green. So I can bring them all back. That way, if someone wanted to like kind of focus on just a certain ones, right, the ones where they need the most help on, you just remove these, and then just look at yellow. If they just want to focus on red, they can see, okay, this line here, we got these lines, this line, this line, this line. That way it's kind of like this is your struggle areas versus you doing a whole rank map and it's just like, okay, you know, you're good here and bad here, need work here. But if you just only want to focus on the bad, you can easily look at it here and see all the red. And then these are just map controls, zoom in and out. And then this is just recenters you. If you get off, recenters you. And then I've got it set to where you can't zoom out past this. It's like, for instance, this is Whitespark. Let me go back. This is Whitespark, and you can just, you know, zoom out and go across the world if you wanted to. Which, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you do or don't, but I just kind of just want to keep it in. I took a lot of inspiration from Whitespark, actually. I like the way their UI is. I have the dark Google Maps. I don't really see much use for this little toggle feature they have here, unless that was just so you can see the cities underneath. But they've got some scoring up here. You can choose filters and whatnot. I decided to try and give as much give as much as possible. And all this is just, I'm just really getting the design part down. It's not doing the actual scraping of the data yet, which is real easy to implement because since I'm using Replit. But you simply would come up here and type in the business name. And then hit find business. It'll say it found it, add it to search, and then you would type in the keyword. And then you would simply hit search, and then it would, do search, but that functionality hasn't been done yet. That'll be coming soon. But if you guys have any ideas about features I could add, different customization and whatnot, definitely all ears for it. And this wraps up the ranking grids part. Definitely trying to get some feedback, see how I can improve it. But it's gonna definitely be affordable. I'm using the Thor data API. I think it's like 0.0012 cents per API call. So basically per point grid is that's my cost. So I'm not really gonna mark it up that much. So it'll be really affordable for people. They'll get a lot of credits or whatnot. But I think I'm gonna go with a pay-as-you-go usage model versus like a subscription, like a base price. But I don't know yet, still figuring it out. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys are interested, I'm probably going to create a like a wait list, sign up page, something. I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing videos as I continue development, showing you guys what I'm doing, what I'm working on. And again, all this is in Replit, so I've been working nonstop, like hours and hours and hours. This isn't something that I did in a day. Definitely took me well over 72 hours. I've been working day in and day out. Probably it's been at least a week now, or 2 weeks since I've started this project. This wasn't the first thing I started. I started building the dashboard and the rest of the stuff. This is the landing page. It used to be different. I've done so many different iterations of it. It used to look more like SaaS-like, and I've changed it like 3, 4, 5 times. I'm gonna probably change it another 4 more times before I actually publish and release it to the public. But I'm definitely gonna need people to like test it. So like, you don't pay anything. Like it'll be free. You can just like test it out and see how it is, and so I can get some feedback.